When you start rapping like that, in this area with 51, everything in the Vada flies.
These niggas SP, go get your man.
And I feel like Vada Fly gonna recap this.
So, oh, y'all wanna know what happened? I'm gonna tell you what happened. He got smoked.
Yo, what you want in this life of mine? Cut my hand off and despite the crime. You don't like this type of time. Moving with some grown men. Nappy headed or it was dreaded or it was combed in. Blinded when they rolled in. Statues of the universe. A queen's emblem. Hope to do it first. And see hating drugs like a future verse. It's too berserk but clear and you well protected. I wasn't there when it mattered, then you felt neglected.
We need that. Do you believe? So you believe in them? Bet something that.
Oh no. Wait. Before we get into this, salute to every single one of the subscribers, that notification gang. Salute to everyone who watches this content, whether religiously or in passing. Fam, I had to sit down and talk about this Rum Nitty interview that he had with Goods.
I remember Norbes literally telling me, we have B Magic already. That's basically what he said. We have B Magic already. I was trying to get a battle. He's like, we have B Magic already.
Wow. And it's,
I'm like, ow. He's like, I'll get you a PG though. I'm like, bro, I done battle Arsenal. I done battle Rex. I done battle O-Red. I done battle Magic. And you want me to do a PG? He's like, yeah, we got Magic already. He's basically telling me you're nothing.
yeah.
And even it's on Goods' channel. Goods has a good YouTube channel. He definitely is doing his interviews. He's doing his thing. And I definitely was one of the ones that predicated the fact that he needed to do more than battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has such a big image. He has sneakers out now. He's continuing it with his brand. He's continuing to grow. He still battles. And he does interviews with a lot of MCs where he gets to ask questions and he gets to, you know, chop up fables with them about different things. But bruh, this Rum Nitty interview, Rum Nitty revealed something that I thought was so shocking that I turned on my own camera to talk about it. Like, so you know, if you don't know, like, you take it back with Rum Nitty's backstory. He came up, he battled, he had some battles on King of the Dot, you know, he battled on a lot of the smaller league circuits before he really found himself and became the Rum Nitty that we know today. I think he's 21-2 on the app. We did research not too. It was B. Dot and Reed Dollars is the only battles that he ever lost on the URL app per the fans. And to me, one of his big come-up battles was versus Charlie Clips. That was when he really showed that he's one of them guys. Matter of fact, Charlie Clips does have a battle coming up, speaking of, versus P on MC War. That event is going down and it's going to be a lot of different battles on that card. Peep this promo from Charlie Clips versus P.
Personals is fucking real. We need that. That could be the motherfucking nail in the coffin if it's the right personal. You know what I mean? So you definitely gotta dig your dirt up before these battles, cause a nigga will dig dirt up on you. Don't not think he won't. So you know I got dirt for this nigga.
It's battle rap, man. I've been hit with some of them. I've dished out some of them. You get what I'm saying?
It's time to drop a shell on them. Rain, boogie, farewell, garbage MCs. We got the nails to seal your coffin. Plus this long hammer guarantees we gon' offer the deal, the sign, the seal. Sunny, the streets talking, not whispering at all. In fact, they want a war, so we gon' give it to each and every one of y'all. Permanent court of law.
Long ago, his only losses on the app came to B. Dot in one battle, and then he had another loss. You know what I'm saying? Not too many. Like, he does not lose battles on the app. Rum Nitty is like clean. He always gets off. He always wins. He's like one of the faces of battle rap nowadays. Like, he's one of the ones. Like, he's like up there. But to think that a nigga like Rum Nitty, we might not have almost heard of him. We were this close to him not being who he is today, because in an interview he revealed that Norbes said that we already had a B Magic, we don't need you. We will give you a PG. And I appreciate and respect the fact that Rum Nitty stuck to his guns, you know what I'm saying? Like, he stuck to what he knows and he became who he is. Like, he said that his performance that changed his career was the Born Legacy 2 performance versus Av. Now, to say that, I ain't gonna lie, that's probably, to this day, the best battle that I've ever saw, like, face to face, like being there, actually seeing a battle. So I know a lot of people be like, oh, with these events, like, I don't really fuck with them much no more, COVID, and then just, when you've seen Rum Nitty versus Av, like, what more, you really don't need to see nothing else in life. Like, that battle was so big, so monumental, the building was shaking, these niggas was going bar for bar for bar, the MOP and Annie up, like, hearing that and seeing that, the .2 at the head, the alfalfa, the Paxson bitch, and beat the foul out shit and pointed at the back of it. Like, come on, son, these niggas went crazy. Like, that's a part in history. I said that Rum Nitty versus Av kind of like reopened the door to the small room culture. Like, before Rum Nitty versus Av, it was all about the big stage. It was all, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm taking you behind to bring you forward. There's nothing wrong with the big stage. The big stages are a phenomenal experience. If you haven't been to one, you should go to a big stage event, see how it is, interact. You know, it's 1,000 people there that all love the same thing that you love. The energy's dope, the vibes is good, it's mad shit going on, etc., etc. Yeah, you're gonna stand on your feet for a long time. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, the small room started to cultivate back after Rum Nitty versus Av. And Rum Nitty versus Av is over 1 million views, a Born Legacy 2 battle. And after that, Rum Nitty just elevated. Like, he just excelled. Battle for battle, name by name, he just excelled. He was able to make a brand for himself, make a name for himself. You know, he's battled Geechee Gotti twice. He's battled on 2-on-2s. He's battled in 1-on-1s. He had the ill will to coming down with something. He battled. I mean, he's battled pretty much everybody. You know what I'm saying? He battled Sue Surf. He battled Rock. Like, this is he's one of those guys that it's going to be very hard to get him out the way. And I'm not saying get him out the way as far as like his career, because Rum Nitty ain't going nowhere. Like, he ain't going nowhere. You're not going to be able to just to overthrow him. Like, that ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of them, the MCs that's gonna be, you're watching Battle Rap's World Leader. Rum Nitty's one of them guys that's gonna be around for a long time, and he ain't going nowhere. So in order to try to get by him, you're gonna need flows, you're gonna need bars, you're gonna need a performance that's gonna be one of them ones. And he don't lose. Like I said on the app, he is now, I was pulling up the app to check his app stats. The man is 21-2 on the app. Like, this nigga don't lose. Like, he really does not lose. I mean, yeah, 21 wins, 2 losses. What? Like, that's crazy. Like, that, I mean, he has a huge, like I said, he has a huge fan base. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's able to punch. And my question to y'all is, you know what I'm saying, the reason for this blog is, do y'all consider Rum Nitty as the punchline GOAT? Like, is he the punchline GOAT? He said that he considered, you know, himself, and he talked about Conceited, and, you know, he talked about Heartless, you know, some of the influences that he had in some of his battles or whatever the case may be. But do y'all consider him the punchline GOAT? Like, is he the GOAT of all GOATs? I mean, there's so many MCs that have came with that style, not per se his style, but with the punch, you know, that punch heavy style. And I will say that, you know, he's one of the ones that when it's all said and done, people are definitely gonna always be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, Rum Nitty, I'm shocked to hear, like, I was kind of shocked to hear that Norbes told him that we already got B Magic. We already have B Magic. And if you see where the careers have went, B Magic's career has kind of, you know, it's where it's at right now. I don't think, like, I think when it's all said and done, B Magic is an MC who will be remembered for the things that he did, but I don't think that he was impactful enough when his career started to take a turn for the worse. When your career takes a turn and it starts going downhill, it's all about what you do after that happens. And to me, he would have a okay battle, a bad battle, good performance, okay performance, bad battle, and last we saw him get smoked by Real Six. So I think that's, you know, that's kind of where he's at. We're not gonna try to put the cart too much in front of the horse. I feel like Norbes was tripping, but at that point in time, I must say Norbes had a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had a lot of power. He was over the PGs. He was pretty much putting people in position. He could literally change your life with the snap of a finger at his apex. When he was at the top of his shit, he was bringing in all the fucking talent. He found damn near everybody. I told y'all, I've been on record and I've said this before, Norbes was the very first person that ever inboxed me anything about battle rap. I didn't know what a blogger was. I didn't know what none of this shit was. I had made a post or a little video about Charlie Clips and the nigga was like, yo, boo, 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 boo. So he had the gift of gab and he could literally change your shit, everything that you got going on in the blink of an eye. So I will give him credit for that. But at the same time, Norbes, come on. You didn't hear or see or realize that Rum Nitty was gonna be one of those ones? Like, how you ain't know that? Like, I saw it when I saw him. The first time I ever saw him, like I said, was versus Ab, and I knew he was one of them ones. I just want to say salute to Rum Nitty. I'm glad that you didn't let Norbes or what had happened during that time frame deter you or take away from what could have been one of the legendary battlers us potentially not seeing. Oh my goodness. I mean, he's made a lot, Norbes, you made a lot of good decisions, but with that Rum Nitty shit, never. A PG? What? I respect the process, but everybody doesn't have to go through it. Like, what would Rum Nitty have done in the PGs? I would love to know. What in the world would he have done there? Besides destroy people. The same thing he's doing on the big stages now. I mean, it is what it is. But other than that, salute to every single one of the subscribers out there, that notification gang.
What you want in this life of mine? Cut my hand off and despite the crime, you don't like this type of time. Moving with some grown men, nappy headed or it was dreaded or it was combed in.